Norman. Hello, everybody. We are live today. How is everybody doing today? As everybody has guessed, I didn't go live on Monday. My finger. What happened with my left hand, actually? I'm not sure if it's this one or this one. Was day and it was like so sore. It was like poo, pee, pee, like pinging needles on it. So I couldn't really move my left hand very well. So that's what's going on. And as you can tell, it's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. Yes, the old man is snoring. So if you hear like things like coming down my window, that's hail. Yeah, literally it's raining, it's pouring. The old man must be snoring. So I hope everybody is doing well. I got happy mail. Now the first item is something that is actually part of my subscription. It actually finally came. Yes, it did come finally, Kim. The other 3 books are from Danielle Corbin, who we all know as Danielle's Crafty Corner. So I hope everybody is doing well. So, Fairy Story Special. This is by Fabiana Attanasio. Now, a lot of people I know want this issue because it has a lot of pictures from all of those previous fairy tale books. So this is one that I get through the subscription. Yeah, so now my books are going to probably arrive about the 18th or the 20th every month. I figure so. That's not bad. That's really not bad. So Luna did not come. It is actually coming tomorrow when I'm working. So I found out that that'll actually be coming. So I'll have something to look forward to tomorrow. So this is the Fabiana Attanasio Color in Heaven special. So, and tell Michelle I'm sorry. I know she's live, but I wanted to go live. So you got your Beauty and the Beast. A lot of people have colored this image. Another one from Beauty and the Beast. Then you got good old Cinderella. The nice thing about these images is that a lot of times we can't even find these. A lot of people have been saying they can't find some of the English versions of Fabiana's books. So a lot of people have been buying the Italian versions of them. I might do a giveaway at the end of the stream. Who knows, Kim? I've added a lot of things to the giveaway pile. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel is a German fairy tale. I believe I've done this picture in the actual coloring book. What's nice about this is that you can do this in marker on this paper. You can actually use marker in these magazines, and I have. This is so cute to see them like this. I just love this picture of Hansel and Gretel together. Peter Pan. Hook. I did like Hook a lot. I did like Peter Pan. I did like Hook. In Once Upon a Time, I really did like the actor that played Hook, and his chemistry with the main lead, Emma, was just Jennifer Morrison's character in Once Upon a Time was great. So, when I look at Hook, I think of him as Hook. Young, not old. Pinocchio. Snow White. Snow White. Oh, happy birthday, Kim, in 15 days. There's a little Prince Charming and Snow White. And I'm not going to turn over and flip them because it's too hard to do that. Turn over and flip them like that. That's the last page. And now they put the color. This used to be, if you guys get the earlier magazines, used to put the color combination over here. Now they put them in the back, the color combination charts, which is interesting. Now these next three come from Danielle. Does Kim know what the last book is? Can Kim guess what Danielle got me? So the next three come from our good friend Danielle. Is Danielle here by any way, or is she over at Michelle's? Does anybody know if Danielle's here in the stream? Well, I have to go to Michelle's. Yes, she did. Yes. Yes. Yes, Kim. Oh, I just went in there. That's really bad etiquette to do during my life. I told Michelle, I'm really sorry. Hello, Danielle. Michelle, tell Michelle I'm really sorry to do that during the live. I just wanted to make sure that you were here. You missed this one came. This actually came. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, I'm really sorry to have done that. I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted Danielle to be here. So this came. We just did the flip through of that. I'm surprised you didn't get the notification that I was live. So. I have a surprise at the end. These three came from our good friend Danielle, from Danielle's Corner. So these three books came from her. So this is called A Mystical Lands Christmas. I didn't remember putting this on my wish list, but I must have, because she said she got all the books off my wish list. So this is, oh, I like this with the tree and all the little, this will be a good book to color Christmas in July. I tell you guys, it really just poured outside my house. So if you guys heard outside, there were any special sound effects. It was like, shh, shh. My mother says there was even hail, right? So this is the Advent haul. Like, look at all the little details and look at the bread. Like, you could make that red, you could make this white, you could make this pink. Got the stockings all different colors and things like that. Oh, yeah. I love Christmas in July because then we get out our Christmas books early. And you guys know that I'm almost up to 250 books I logged into the coloring book log sheet. So whenever I get something new in, I put it onto the log sheet right away. So we're only one picture away from finishing that Easter Bliss pick. And I tell you, that last picture is going to be a doozy to do because it's not responding to any of my memes. Markers, pencils, water brush pens. The water brush pens, it gives a 50-50 on, so it's not exactly the best one, but it's not responding to any of my pens at all. My Copics, my markers, my pencils, my gel pens. I tell you, this paper is like the glossiest paper. It's like photo paper. I will never ever buy that paper with like that with anything again. So, and I didn't have a picture. I didn't have a problem with her other grayscale pictures. It's just the last four in that book I'm having a problem with. But look at this. Look at how nice and all the little details. I like this. Like, it's big enough, but then it's small enough in certain areas that you don't have to go like nuts trying to figure out all the small details. Festive Forest Hollow. But that's really nice. I like that they have the pumpkin still here. Love this. Love the snow. I need to ask you guys if any of you guys know something about the when I got the whole binds, there's a pencil that's a little bit weird. So maybe you guys understand what it is about this pencil. It's one pencil that looks weirder than the rest of the whole binds, but I like that. So Danielle, I really like this book a lot. I like the little things. I like the little houses. That's pretty. Remember, all of these books can be used for Color Your Hoard. Oh. So you know the cats will always do something mischievous, Johannes. I saw the pandas in the last book, and I'm like, okay, pandas, pandas, pandas. Because I know how to color those at least. No, I did not try that. I haven't thought about that. But I don't really like pastels. That's the problem. I'm not really good at pastels. But you know what? I didn't even think about doing that. Maybe I should do that just to finish off the book. Because there's only one picture left in the book. That's a good idea. Maybe I should try that because every medium is giving me. I mean, I can finish it. It's just that those last pictures gave me such trouble. I only have one more left. But those pictures, of course, me, like that paper is so glossy, Kim. It's not even like a normal paper. I mean, I've colored with glossy paper before, but I mean, nothing like this. It's my one criticism that if you're going to put paper like that, then you need to tell us what mediums. Right? I'll have to try that later. I'll have to try that not this week, but maybe next week. Because as some of you know, tomorrow the appraiser's coming, so we're getting the house kind of ready for when the appraiser comes. So I've been basically, literally, going through my shelves, cleaning everything, moving things, reorganizing things, reshelving things, putting things in the giveaway bag. So. So it's always been an interesting thing. Oh, I like that. This reminds me of that like underground thing. I saw this in another book. I think I saw something very similar in a Clara McCulver book and a Johanna Basford book. Once I finish a book, I'm not keeping it. I may keep the top 10 to finish books because those were on the list of things to finish this year, but anything that wasn't on that list, and maybe Rose Windows. See, now I think we're back in doubles. I think this one has doubles of everyone. Yeah, we're in doubles again. It says doubles. So, yeah, it has doubles, Danielle. There's 2 pictures of everyone. Now, I know everybody wants me to color in this one. This is the one that we'll probably be coloring in today. We'll probably be coloring the pandas. I like pandas. What can I say? I've always liked them. So the dragon is being put on hold. Anybody that was wondering about the Kirby dragon. This is Hello Spring by Coco Wyo. Now, I actually had another book of hers besides the fashion one. I didn't know I had it because she wasn't a well-known coloring book artist. I think it was one of her early works. I think I have, what is it, the vampire one? Yeah, one of the vampire books I have are there. Aren't they cute? I love pandas. So, I know Danielle's happy. I really didn't want to do this without having Danielle here because Danielle got me the Mystical Lands at Christmas. She got me this one and she got me this one. So. This book is by Coco Wyo. So this is Hello Spring, and you notice that they grayscale the inside cover, which is interesting. Little bunny. This would make a nice test page if you want to do this with markers. Of course, they have the test color page, right where I said it would be after I said that. Oh, I like that. Not too many birds. I need to learn to do more birds. Honest to God, I have a thing with not liking birds, and I need to get over that. And I need to get over coloring my fear of coloring animals. Spring flowers bring autumn rain. March rain brings autumn, April showers. Something like that. Spring flowers. Hello, spring is here. Like that with the nice flowers like that. Like this with the villas. Like that with the tulips. I love florals. This is the bigger size of the inside cover page, the name page with the bunny. Oh. Who saw that picture of Oliver today on Instagram with those 2 baby dolls? His new copy gives me the creeps a little bit. Don't get me wrong. I think, yeah, April showers, spring, May flowers. That's right. That's right. Yeah, they are creepy. Her dolls are creepy. June bugs. Mayflowers bring June bugs. What do Mayflowers bring? We never thought about what Mayflowers bring. I understand. Your doll, that doll is one of those dolls gives me the creeps. That Molly doll gives me the creeps. I'm sorry. The little redheaded doll gives me the creeps, and I don't know why. I think there's something in that. Maybe I watch too many horror movies. Maybe I watch too much Annabelle and have the doll is evilly possessed by an evil spirit. I'm sorry. It's just I have a fear of dolls. I don't. Mayflowers bring allergies. Although Oliver looks really cute with them. I will say that. Please don't send Molly to my house right now. Please don't send anything to my house right now. I'm decluttering because I might be moving to California. Oh, I like this. This is so cute, little bunny. I love bunnies. I will color bunnies. Okay, I will color bunnies. Bunnies, unicorns, and teddy bears. Although the new one, Katie, is very cute. The new one is cute. Where did is that my phone that pinged or is that my mama's phone that pinged? Sorry guys, I missed the call from well, it would be in outside of Beverly Hills. I don't know. Where are you thinking about moving in California? Southern or Northern California? Southern California. And I missed a work phone call. I hate when I miss that call, you know, guys. It's like, boom. I love your fur babies, though. You know I love all your fur babies. And I love the baby Yoda. The baby Yoda is cute. I will give you props on finding a reborn baby Yoda. That reborn baby Yoda is cute. So, how come I never see Kenji in any photos anymore? I miss Kenji. You need to include Kenji in more photos. So, I will call her. Hold on, guys. I got to take this. No problem. I thought it was important. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. It was important. No, that's important, man, because that's work. That's different, you know. All jokes aside and everything, is important that I answer my boss. At least one of them. So, those are the phone calls you can't really kind of ignore. So this is Roses. This is the Coco Wyo book that Miss Danielle got me. Oh, look at that. And who does that remind you of? Which cat? Kenji, Oliver, Freddie, Fiona. Look at the birds. My friend who does the birds. Oh, I like that one with the bees, the butterflies, and the sunflowers. Sorry, I see yellow and I see sunflowers. I don't know why. I just am thinking about sunflowers lately. Hello, spring. Oh, that's nice too. I think that's the front. No, that's not the front cover, but it's close. because of Anna that I got the towel tree saying. It is, right? I think a lot of people have not gotten around to seeing Coco Wild yet because she does some pretty books, actually. Coco Wild does a lot of pretty books. Don't underestimate what she does. Look at the cat. I think Coco Wild is starting to get more books out. She's just not as well known in the community. Like, she's just starting, so she has a few books. You know, I totaled up how many Deborah Mueller books I had. I thought I had like 3 or 4. I actually have 13 of her books. It's like, yes, this is what happens when you start filling in a spreadsheet of your books. I haven't even done all the Asian books yet. Spring is coming. Whenever I hear spring is coming, I think winter is coming from Game of Thrones. And I need to get on my Game of Thrones coloring too. Yeah, I don't have many pages left in that book, but when you do start a page in that book, it takes a long time to do it. And I am stuck. No, it is no longer coming. It is here. Winter is here. Hear us roar. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. I like that one with the butterfly and the flowers. You know what? I didn't like the ending at all either. I didn't like what they did to Daenerys' character at the end. I did not like the fact that they made Bran king. I did not like the fact that they did it, but the way they did it. Apple with peanut butter. That's it. I didn't like the way that it ended either. I didn't like the last season. Don't get me wrong. I liked the first 3 episodes. I even liked the Siege on Winterfell with the dead. And the last one, which is what everybody is like, this comes from Danielle. This is Fragile World by Kirby Rosanes. Little turtle. Now, these are all endangered animals. What he did, he wanted to raise money. Kirby wanted to raise money because this is double-sided. You guys can probably guess I have cleaned up the room quite a lot. There's a print appraiser coming to appraise the house, the apartment. This is what happens when you have double-sided books. You have to do the 2-page threads. So he did this with the charity in conjunction, and all the money is being, I think, sent to a charity, to an animal charity, which helps these endangered animals. Now, this, I think, is a snow leopard, if my memory serves me correctly. Bats. I think these are fruit bats, Anne. Are these fruit bats? Some kind of ape. I believe these are some kind of penguin. Thank you, Miss. Southern rock hopper penguins, and these are very vulnerable. They live on the rocky shorelines of the coast of north of Antarctica, from Chile to New Zealand. Despite being the world's smallest penguin, their feeding habits ensure that krill, small fish, and squid don't overpopulate the ocean. In the past, they were hunted and their eggs collected. But now pollution and overfishing are the biggest threats to these penguins. The colonies on the fall have drastically, in the Falkland Islands in particular, have drastically decreased in size. So that's what those are. These are lemur frogs. Lemur leaf frogs. I believe that Michelle did this one, if my memory serves me correctly. Oh, I know what these are. I just don't remember them. There was a whole thing on these animals. There's a whole documentary on these animals on Nat Geo not too long ago. Ring-tailed lemurs. Yes, I have diamond pens there, and if anybody's curious about my setup. They did a whole thing on these on Nat Geo. These are endangered. This is a very special antelope, but it's critically endangered. Polar bear, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. I think it's his best ones. I think these are chimpanzees. You know where you get a whole lot of information on the books? Is I think these are bison. These are some kind of insect. Great whites. Yes, these are great whites. And no, the shark isn't white like people think it is. It is not white. That's a special monkey. 24, page 24. What is 24? Thank you guys for that. Lovely thing. Mandrills. This is a Philippine eagle. It is critically endangered. Not the biggest ocean fan, but I do like my mermaid, so that says something. Oh, those are cute. What are these? These are cute. Thank you guys for telling me that I could find out what they are. Black-footed ferrets. These are black-footed ferrets, but they do look cute. They look like a little pack. You know what Grace wants to color. Her favorite bear. We know Gracie and her thing for pandas. I don't have Circle of Life. I think it's a beautiful book, but I don't think it's for me, per se. I think it's a beautiful book. It's just not for me. So we have our giant pandas. Now, this is a hippopotamus. I saw someone do a stunning rendition of this online on Instagram. So this is a, what is this? I don't know what this is. I think this is a jaguar. Yeah, this is a jaguar. This is some kind of pelicans. Gotta love a good elephant. Owls. There's someone who's a big owl person. There's a colorist that loves owls. Mr. Crocodile. There's a song with Mr. Crocodile. It's in a Disney cartoon. Oh, Mr. Crocodile. Seals. Sea lions. There's a thing. There's a song with Mr. Crocodile. To try and remember this song. Tiger. Jessica Sparkles is the one that loves owls. Yeah. Different people like different things, you know. Here's the turtle. I know a lot of people have been coloring him too. I think this is like a timber wolf or a fox. Iguanas. That's an iguana. Some kind of strange fish. I think this is the orangutan. Koala. Adult koala with their child. A lot of people have been doing this one too. Humpback whales. That I need some practice in. I do have an idea what I want to do with the humpback. Kind of. Not entirely defined yet, but it is there. I think this is the leopard. Red panda. Have you guys seen the red pandas? Oh my God, they're so tiny in real life. They're actually much tinier than their cousins, the regular black and white. You know, it was thought that they were only a myth. Then people found out they weren't a myth. I have plenty of popcorn downstairs in my house. They are beautiful red pandas. I see them quite often at zoos. You know, you know what I was hoping that he would have in here, but he doesn't have in here? An okapi. Should put that in. He should have. These are considered African wild dogs. Now, when I first saw this, I thought they were hyenas. They look like hyenas. Not really sure what these are. No, I know Michelle did this one because I was in the stream when she did this one. I think these are armadillos. I actually saw an armadillo once when I went to Costa Rica. No, they are really, really beautiful. It's just like it's a little bit of how do I put it? I think it's going to be a little nerve-wracking for me because I'm not used to coloring animals. I think that's the thing with me. I don't color them too much. I'm more people and I'm more. I saw an armadillo once when I went to Costa Rica. They're really big. They're really much big. They're bigger than they look. Ugh. Evil. Mucho evil and devilish. My uncle put an eel in one of his fish tanks and it killed the little what was the thing that had a shell that the eel killed? Yeah, it was a little crab. It killed the crab. Took it right out of its shell, the eel. I will never like eels after that. Some kind of fish. I have no idea what the rest of the pictures are, but they are beautiful. I just got to figure out. I think those are penguins in the ocean. You see the turtle, you see the penguins. See a lot of different animals in that picture. Galapagos penguins. These are the Galapagos penguins. Everything has to eat. Yeah, but eels are not normal birds. You know that, Kim, that they're not normal birds. They're not normal eels. Eels are evil. So let's look up what a big giant panda looks like. Mhm. You know, a panda can actually kill you. It could crush you. Here's what a big giant panda eating bamboo looks like. Yeah, pretty much almost. Well, I wouldn't say it's done already because see, look at that. Because they're more black in the fur. Just have to add the patches of white or black in it. See, just the bamboo. But you see how it has the stick of bamboo in it? Oh, what was the panda's name and what was the baby's name? The panda is actually technically not colored, but maybe Miss Pat can explain to me this, guys. So you know, I don't have the full chart done yet, but I will eventually have the full chart done. I think I have to add the shades of black in there, so let's see what the green is giving me here. So I'm only using the panda as a reference point. See, look, only using that as a reference. They see some of the bamboo is yellowish green. So here's what the bamboo actually looks like with a little bit of green on it. But it's supposed to be like a, what is that, like a yellowish green? I'm only using this as a reference photo to help me with it. See, and the little claws are black. See, and here's a mama and baby panda. See, I always like to have some kind of reference for it, and some of you can probably tell. But maybe some of you can tell me why these whites are different. I don't know anything about this. But here, this one is regular white colored pencil from Holbein's, but it has this thing. It's like this. It's round like this, right? Like without the barrel. And this one is called soft white. And they say use knife to sharpen. So what color is the bamboo really? Is it like green? Is it like more yellowish green? Love you too. I just wanted to get that there. Like they told me use a knife to sharpen the pencil. It's just weird. White. I don't know. They say it's called the whole mindset. You know what? Let me find the white in that. Maybe we should do a test of that. Okay, here's the white, which is OP 500. And this is the soft white. Ooh, that white is much more opaque. That soft white is much softer. Okay, I just wondered why it looked different from my other white. The nose is black. Lamp black. I've never heard of some of these colors. Lamp black. Light black. Salmon pink. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Dandelion. Then a little black. Oh no, I can't do that. I'm too afraid to do that thing. Yeah, I'm just like that would be very creative. I saw someone do the hipster mist purple. It's like So this end of the bamboo is kind of like an olive green. This book is really pretty. It's just like it's a little bit overwhelming for me. It's like, okay, the book is beautiful. How do you color animals when you're not used to coloring animals? Um, it's just like you guys can see this is the chart for the whole bunch. It took me over like 2 hours just to make the chart. I saved the backup just in case I need the backup. Does this kind of remind you a little bit of a grayscale picture? In some ways, this does remind me a little bit of a grayscale. Just the way it's shaded some of the area. That's what I'm thinking. Funny, this would be the picture I start with the panda. Of all the things to start with the panda, who thought I was going to start with something else? I think Miss Michelle thought I was going to start with the frogs. Someone said I was going to start with the polar bear, possibly. I was thinking orange, but purple's an idea. We'll keep it open. Mm. Thank you, Danielle. I don't know what it is about certain pictures just speak to you more than others. See, this is basically the same color as this, only thing I'm making it lighter. Just a pressure point. That's good. Hello, Shannon. So you see, you just have to just do the lines. If the lines are a little lighter, then you just do the lines a little lighter. Some of this book, it absolutely reminds me of Grayscale. And guys, please don't ask me to get anything right now because everything is up on high and different levels in my house. So don't ask me to get pastels because they are locked up right now because I am having things getting ready for the appraiser tomorrow. So please, guys, do not ask me to take out pastels or anything like that. Just cannot take them out at the moment. Now, when I was doing the chart, I noticed that this set had so many greens. It wasn't even funny. I'm like doing the swatch sheet for the whole line. So, you know, the greens start here, but look at how many greens are here. I don't know yet because my mother has to go out there at some point. We have to go out there to California and look at the places that we are considering. So, not yet right now, but I'm in the beginning processes of figuring out what's staying in the house, what's leaving. You know, it's not like an easy decision to. I don't think I colored an animal besides a dragon or a unicorn. And this is the soft white. I like the soft white better because it's really, really soft, like its name implies. This is a really good pencil if you want to blend colors together. Who here knows what I'm talking about when you get a good pencil and you're like, all of a sudden you start using it and you see it, like it starts working immediately, and it's not even, you're not even trying to blend and it just does it. Do you guys know that bamboo is actually starting to become scarce around the world too? Not like it's like plentiful anymore. The more I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about yellow orange sunset for this. Maybe even an orangey red, possibly. No, I looked through this book when I got it and I said pandas are the first thing I'm coloring in this. Now, the only reason why I wanted a reference photo was so I could see what the bamboo actually looked like. Because I've not seen it in real life, but I think I've seen it one or two times, but it always different depending on where the glass was because the light was hitting it different ways. No, it also felt good to get rid of some things, that, like, as I'm doing it, I'm like, okay, maybe I should just put all the books that I haven't gone through on the side for now. On a shelf, and then hopefully. I do want to start getting back into reading some books. I know that. lot of pics I have here, so I'm thinking they're really bringing me happiness, or they're just taking up space. See? This is a call angle. Really, really good sharpen. Sharpens everything like my swordfish does. This is not getting finished in a day. So you guys know tomorrow I'll be working. What's happening Saturday is I'm going for my second shot, so there'll be no stream on Saturday either. Because I'm going for my second shot, my second vaccination shot. So that's going to be time consuming. So I don't know if there's going to be a stream on Sunday because I might be really tired that second day after that show. So we'll see what's going on there. It seems like time went by pretty fast. Well, it is Messenger. Kim, can I show what you just sent me? See, she just finished a mandala. I think that's from the color yarn, right? If my mind is correct. Oh no. I went to Instagram and your friend posted something from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, Mom. My mother, who's like 50-something years old, is having a problem with one of her adult friends. So they're having some kind of little contest. That was really nice, your picture, Kim. That really was a very pretty. You should post that on Instagram. Yep, that is the color mandalas. You know, I saw that from Colorable. If you go to their Coloria, I've heard it say. None of us know the proper way to say this company's name. But if you look at their foreign books, not the ones they released here in the US, but they have some fairy ones that I want. I really, really want those fairy ones. I'm going to do the background in orange. Those are really pretty colors. Those always work really well. Those are like nice, bright, vivid colors. See, for this one, it does need a background. You know, in Good Girls, I'm now up to the season where Rio is back. What did Beth tell him? Oh, Beth told them that she was pregnant, and then she said that she lost the baby. No, I've always loved pandas. No, don't they look like big teddy bears? But fortunately, they're big teddy bears that could kill you. Mhm. What's the color that's closest to that? Which would be apple, but I think it should be something a little bit darker. I'm like looking at the greens here. I think it's got to be the green malachite. Yeah, it was a this was a gift from Danielle. So we're trying our hand at something a little bit different. Malachite green. I think I wanted to do something a little bit simple because then I could get into doing like the more complex stuff later on. Then we'll do an orange. It's funny. They are funny, all three of them together. Matthew Lillard, who plays Beth's husband, he's hilarious in that. We're gonna do the spread yellow orange. I might have watched something like that. Are you talking about Kung Fu Panda? I think my nieces were watching that. One of my nieces was watching that. I'm sorry, I was thinking Kung Fu Panda. Oh, here saw Kung Fu Panda. Was it a Pixar or was it Disney? Or was it the other company that makes all those children movies? Was it that panda in China that is in the zoo right now? We're gonna do the background yellow orange. But we're gonna do both sides of the picture and then we'll do the background last. You know, panda babies, and I didn't know this. There was actually not too long ago, actually, I think just recently, there was a baby panda born in a zoo in China. And do you know that pandas are actually born white when they're born? They're not born black and white, they're born white. It's only yeah, it's actually very windy, right? It was raining and storming before. Did you not hear all the wind that was coming through my house before when we first started the stream? Michelle? I know, we're doing Kirby today. Thank you. My mother made the house cool, and when she turns off the light, this house gets so much cooler. It's like really nice. Yesterday, my stomach was really not was acting up really not that well, so I took a what I did was I grabbed a tea, and what it is it's a honey citrus mint tea. You get it at Starbucks, and it's like so good. And it soothes it all so well. So it was so good. Okay. During fall, it is pumpkin spice latte when it's pumpkin spice season. Okay. As far as teas, the tea I just mentioned is my favorite tea. It's called Medicine Ball, but basically it's honey, citrus, mint tea. It is an absolutely fabulous drink. And if you're like me, what I do is I will put down a certain amount of money on that Starbucks app, and then I get a lot of people don't realize this, but if you have the app on your phone, you get like stars. So for every dollar you spend, you get like stars. Then they have like all these promotions and stuff. But after a while, you can start using your stars to get rewards on things like, um, you want a bagel or maybe something other than a bagel. Oh, okay, that's okay. It's not going to be that much. Now your order will take off so many stores, and now that will be on us. Instead of your bill being like $10, it can become like $8 or $7, depending on how many stores you get to take it off. So those are my two favorite things. As far as frappuccinos, I love the strawberries and cream frappuccino. Oh my god, I love that. Big fan of strawberries. That's fine. Not Starbucks is not for everybody. There's some people that I know like chock full of nuts. Some people like Dunkin' Donuts. Some people like their local coffee shop. Or sometimes I'll have something like this, which is a blonde vanilla latte. But I've got a sweet tooth, so I particularly like sweeter drinks. Some people like a harder drink. I still got to vacuum in my little room. I've still got to look at my vanity and clean up my vanity and figure out what I'm going to keep on there and what I'm not going to keep on there tomorrow. So it's going to be a mess to figure out what I want to keep. I'm so glad I got to stream today. I wasn't able to stream on Monday because my hand was hurting me tremendously, and I don't know what I did to my left hand. But it's this finger or this finger that's causing the problems. Like, I woke up this morning and this finger so not looking right that it was like weird. That's really, really sweet, depending on what they add to it. Remember, the smaller the drink is, the less sugary it is. Yeah, sometimes they make their drinks very, very sugary. What is this? Malachite. I always see the color malachite and I think, the process of coloring. I think sometimes we worry about, oh, it's not going to look right. It's too dark. It's too light. Sometimes I need to get out of that headspace. Oh, I'm not going to color it right. I think sometimes we need to get out of that space of, oh, everything must be perfect. And I'm starting to get now to the point where I'm like, no, it doesn't have to be perfect. Mm. Luckily for me, it's not my. Luckily for me, it's not on my right hand, which is my right hand. So I'm just hoping this is not my carpal tunnel acting up again. You know, if I get called by my boss or someone calls me from work, I have to answer it. It's not like I don't want to answer it. Or I have to call back when I missed the phone call. Because today my mother gave two 15 pounds boxes to UPS. I had to put together the boxes, tape them up, do the stuff, get the boxes. And let me tell you, those boxes were not cheap to buy. Mm-hmm. See, that's why I'm hesitant to get surgery on any part of my body, like my hands and feet. I would only do it if it was absolutely 100% necessary. But I would be scared to do it because I've heard those things can mess you up for years after surgery. I don't know yet. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I'm 50-50 about the storage because I don't know where we're moving yet. I don't know things. I have to judge everything based on things that I know. And then I just paid like some of you know this, some of you don't know this, but let me show you how much shavings I get from the call angle. This is only after a few days of working with pencils. Oh, Lordy. You know what? The doctors probably told you needed it, and you probably don't. You know what? I'm in so much pain, it's sometimes better. But as some of you know, I got a big bill this week. Well, last week. They took the money out on Monday, so I wasn't like really happy about that. I had to pay taxes to the state. I'm getting a refund from the federal, but I had to pay the state, which I live in New York State. And for many people, I live in a more expensive state, but New York State isn't honoring the 10,200 credit. So some of you know that so the bill was quite extensive. Now it was nowhere near the first bill for 2,100. Yes, the bill was a little under 1,400. I did have to pay that. I was a little upset about paying it, but you know what? I had to pay it. And luckily for me, I had the money. Well, someone goes, well, what did you use that for? Well, that was my stimulus check that paid for my tax bill this year. So money came in, the money went right back out. And then some of you may not be aware of this, but I was carjacked on Sunday. How many of us know a guy called Lazy River? We're turning pens. Like now, I had done everything. I had set up my accounts. I had set up Apple Pay the day before. I had set up my address the day before. Made sure that my address was current. Right as I'm about to check out. That's terrible. I'm sorry, guys. It's just. That made my heart race. Like I'm like I had like all these people. All of a sudden, boom, it went bye bye, bye bye, mama. No pass go. I might have to get another one of these. Oh, and I want to show something. What are we on Monopoly? So and I was also like, what do you mean you've gone to jail? I'm so glad I got my Color in Heaven magazine. It was just taking an incredibly long time to get here. I was like constantly complaining, where's my magazine? Where's my magazine? And the show knows this. No, I think I have all of Kirby's books now, except for Color Morphia. I think that's the only one of the Morphia series I do not have. But I'm fine with not having it because I have all the other books, so I don't really need Color Morphia. No, I've seemed to notice that when I do Nick Filbert, Kirby, Johanna, that more people come to the stream. What is fairy stories? I have lots of books. You know, to be honest, there's a Demeter Victoria book I'm looking for right now. I think it's a steampunk one. Fairy stories. Is that by Demeter Victoria? I am looking at it. I haven't decided if I'm going to get it or not. It's not about the money, guys. Remember that. Yes, it has got the fairy stories one barred this week, so that means I'll probably have to wait another month before I get the steampunk one, which I'm very much looking forward to. Mac Davidson's steampunk ones. I love his work. I have a digital coloring book of his. So his work is just as beautiful as his wife's. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, Matt Davidson is the husband of Dawn Davidson. I have Anamorphia. I don't think I've colored anything in Anamorphia, to tell you the truth. I have. It probably is very early stuff. That might have been one of my early books. I think orange would be perfect for this. I don't understand that, Michelle. I was just upset because I kept seeing everybody else with the book before me, and I was like, why isn't mine coming in? What are you guys thinking? Yellow, orange? There's page 1. Oopsie. Because they have good colors here. So that's why I have the little thing there. And I have this little blue thing so I know where I am in the book. Maybe it wasn't your turn to color. Maybe it was saying color something else, Michelle. I'm sure once you break it in, it'll come in there. I've had books before that are really, really stiff, like Johanna's, so that's probably all it needs. So fine bamboo, and this is actually the color of bamboo. This was a little stiff too, to tell you the truth. No, which one is it? The one of the books, either Phantomorphia or Geomorphia, was really stiff when I bought it. It's like it was so stiff. I'm thinking sunflower or dandelion or marigold. Which color do you think? I'm thinking the marigold is really nice, but the sunflower also looks nice. You know, I have two books that, well, I have two books that have fallen apart on me, an Asian coloring book and one of the Camilla de Erico books is starting to fall apart. I think it's the first Camilla de Erico book that she ever did the coloring book. The first Camilla de Erico coloring book is falling apart. So whenever I color with that, I get nervous because I'm like, oh, please don't fall apart. Please don't fall apart. Now, if I do this, if you see me put a board when I'm using pencil, it's only because I'm afraid to get it on the next page, and that's what's the thing. Really, mine didn't. What book fell apart of Johanna's? Not All the Flowers, but the one before it. The one that I got her to sign fell apart. I don't know. Some of the books have weird things happen with them. I think mine renews after the steampunk. It was Nouveau Fairies that started the subscription, so that means mine will renew after steampunk. So mine will probably renew May or June. You are very lucky because you don't have to wait like a month like all of us poor people here in the United States. But then someone said, oh, you're lucky because you get all those magazines and awesome things. But you know, there are some books that I have seen overseas that I have wanted, and I'm like, oh. There are a few books I've wanted to get, but at the moment I'm holding off because the shipping makes it really hard for me. I think mine is too, but if I move, I have to let them know. And someone asked me, what will I do if I move to California with my magazines or things like that? Well, I will let the company know when I have my new address and all this other stuff. So, you know, it's not a big deal to let companies know when you're moving and things like that. It's just time consuming is what it is. You can tell. Oh, that's nice. That steampunk one looks so nice. Okay, Kay, have a nice evening cooking. But you know what's coming up, right? As soon as I don't do all these leaves, I will take out the bag for those that are still here. What could I possibly have in that bag? What goodies are in this bag? I'm not answering that. That is spam. It is from a place called Mount Olive, North Carolina. I don't know anybody in North Carolina. Just ignore this and it will leave. They will leave us alone. You know, I normally can't hear my phone at all. The spammers always find a way to find you. Someone was asking me, don't you know my phone number, Miss Tiffany? Yeah, so you see. Well, who Anthem Publishing does Color in Heaven, and you can sign up for a subscription. Some Cali chick. It's a much better subscription deal. Let's see what Sunflower looks like. And you can get them there. So after we're done with the background, we will do a giveaway. Yay! Grace and her giveaways. Ooh, look at Sunflower. Look at the Sunflower. The best way to get Color in Heaven, if you can't find it really, is to go through the website. I wish Robin was here so we could have our link person, because I would like to link that up for you guys. Hold on. There's a color. Doesn't it look nice? Yeah, we've been on almost like 2 hours now. Hold on, let me see if I can do the Color in Heaven magazine for you. Give you a link for it. Well, I'm getting her the thing. Here you go. That is the shop for Color in Heaven. Try that. They might have older issues. There's a link, some kind of trick where you can order it through a subscription. I have a 3-month subscription, so that should help you. And when you sign up, they'll ask you which issue you want to start with. So they'll tell you which one is the most current one. And the most current one is the steampunk one, but the one before, which I just got, is the fairy tale. So they always come a little bit later than most people get them in the UK. People who live in the UK get them way before us. I think when we do the other side, I'll film from the other side because I'm filming from this side to get this side. So when we film from the other side, I'll have to move the camera to this side. So we get the other things going on. Like sometimes I feel like we need the background. And other times I feel like we don't need the background. That should be how you can get it. Like if you don't want to buy subscriptions, you don't have to. But for me, the subscription is worth it because I like a lot of the issues that come out. And for me, the subscription actually, when you take your total of whatever subscription you go, and versus buying single issues, actually buying a subscription is actually cheaper in the long run than buying the individual magazine, because the individual magazine is about $18. On subscription, the subscription I'm on is about $9.50 something, which is much cheaper than $8, so it comes almost to half price. I don't even remember how the magazine came to my attention. I think someone else was coloring in it in one of the magazines, and I fell in love with the picture, and I was like, those pictures are beautiful. Where do you get them? And I think Sammy has a year-long coloring tag called Color in Heaven Stash Color to get your get your stash on, or something like that. No, please tell me it's not buffering. So we'll do one more line, then we will do the giveaway. Thank you, Kim, for the idea of sunflower. It was Kim who suggested it. I gave a listing of colors. Now, yellows, yellow oranges have a tendency, even blue can pop, but a lot of times, I keep seeing blue, red, purple lately. I'm like, where's my yellows? Where's my oranges? It's almost summertime. Well, not yet. But you know what I'm saying. Also, guys, let me give you this. So as soon as we're done with this line, this section, I actually heard that there's someone doing a universal color conversion. What she basically has is all the colors in the sets, and then she compares them to what colors are what color and what are the sets. Now, when I found that these actually are being sold on Dick Blick open stock, uh, some Cali chick. So what happens is the price of them open stock was actually going to be more than me buying a full set. So I was like, you know what? At this point, I'll just go on Amazon Japan, because they were about $400 on Blick for the whole set. Now, here's the thing: if I'm going to Amazon Japan, they're about $250 something right now on Amazon Japan. But you also have to pay shipping when you do that to get them delivered to the United States. And it came up to about $293 for them. In my mind, were they worth the money? Oh, hell yes, they were worth the money. Like, these pencils are like the perfect marriage of everything that you like about the Prismas and the Holbeins. and the Pablos. But here, they don't have any of the same problems as the Prismas or the Polys. They don't have the problems of the Poly. They don't have the breakage issues of the Prismas. But I think the color that is closest to this in Prismas is, I think, what is it called? There's a yellow in Prismas. The closest thing to yellow, and it is this color, Spanish orange. If you can tell, I have the Prismas right next to my Holbeins. You guys know that I don't put backgrounds on my pictures a whole lot. And everybody is eligible for the giveaway unless you live in another country. Sorry, US only. I'm going to clarify those rules. I got to clarify that up front about the giveaway. You know, dollar-wise, they are expensive. I am not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat that Holbeins are not pricey. But are they worth the price? In my opinion, yes, they are worth the price. So let's get the giveaway. There you go. I'm just going to use this right now. We'll do the giveaway. Oh, that's not good. So we will show the book that we have for the giveaway. There's the bag, of course. Everything is in the bag, of course. Put more stuff in. Stuff must go out. I don't think it works that way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what do we have for you here? Magical Wildland by Demeter Victoria. Now, you guys know I love Demeter Victoria, but look at these pictures. I love them, but you know what? I got to be realistic about what I'm going to color. What am I going to bring with me? And I must get things down. So you have Magical Wildland. Chill Out in Paris. I've never colored anything in this, unfortunately. I don't think I am going to, so. Fairy Fantasy Art, Adele Coloring Book, Volume 1 by Sheila Wolk. I don't think I've colored anything in this. I have this in grayscale, so for me, just double checking to make sure I didn't color anything in this book. So there's the Fairy Fantasy Art. Another one, this is Mermaid Fantasy Art, Adele Coloring Book, Volume 2. I don't think I colored anything in this. I have the grayscale versions of it, so to me, I'd rather keep the grayscale. I am a grayscale fan. Mermaid Fantasy Art. And Creative Haven, Wish You Were Here. This is a really cute book, but I think it's a little too much for my taste. I think it's pretty. I just think it's too many landscapes. Now, this is a beautiful book. And you all know I love unicorns, but I've never colored in it, not once. And we will go 3 more. A couple more. Teacup Bouquets coloring book by Heather Valentine. I haven't colored anything in these Heather Valentine books. Luna Mysteries. Beach Vacation coloring book by Jade Summer. And Alice in the Looking Glass coloring book by Sherry Baldy. I'm not any more fan of Sherry Baldy's because of all the things that happened with Diamond Art Club. So that's that stuff. So there are 10 of us. So, okay, here's the rules. You must live in the United States, number 1. Sorry, no international, because it's too much to ship right now internationally for books, especially to countries like England. Anywhere where there's bad variants in COVID. So just to put that in. So the numbers will be 1 through 20. So whoever's closest to the number wins it. And if 2 people say the number, whoever enters the number first wins it. When I say go, you will put in your numbers. And the winner gets to pick up to 2 books. 2 books for their trouble. And I will pick the winners using random org. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I wish I could have the Jeopardy clock, the Jeopardy music, but I'd probably get fined for that. Probably get a copyright strike. So I'm going to press stop. So no, when I say stop, please no more numbers. Okay, and so now I'm going to do the numbers from 1 to 20. And the number is 16. And the number is 16, so that means Michelle wins. So Michelle gets to pick. There will be a second winner drawn, so Michelle gets first choice. Alice in the Look. So what would Miss Michelle like? Because she was the closest. That also means Tiffany gets to choose too. Michelle was first. Magical Wildland. Okay, and what else? What else, Michelle? And Tiffany gets to choose too because she had the same number. So I'm doing 2 winners. And what's the other book you want? You get to choose 2. Michelle, you get to choose the second book. Alice in the Looking Glass, Beach Vacation, Luna Mysteries, Teacup, Unicorns. Wish you was here. Okay. So you get those 2. Okay. Michelle gets these 2. So Tiffany, you are the second winner. So what would you like from the choices left? We have Chill Out in Paris. We have the Fairy Fantasy art. We have the Mermaid art. The Unicorns. The Teacup Bouquet. The Luna Mysteries, Beach Vacation, and Alice in Wonderland. So, what would you like? Which fairies? Ferrets and fairies. These two. And fairies. Congratulations, Michelle and Tiffany. So Tiffany, email me at I'm just going to tell Tiffany where to email me. I already have Michelle's address. With your mailing address, Tiffany, and I will send those books out. I will try and send them out on Friday. Thank you. So, thank you guys. So that's the end of the stream. So this is what we have done. Probably last time we come back on Friday, I'll probably have the yellow all colored in, and then we'll do the other side of the picture. Hopefully I'll have the yellow done, and we'll do the other side of the picture, which is this guy, which is the other half of him. So. Then when I'm later on, I'll put them all. I'll put the name of all the colors I'm using for this. So, everyone, thank you for coming. I hope you have enjoyed this stream. Bye, everybody.